program is an exclusive presentation of ABC Sports, the network of the Olympics.
NCAA college football. Today, the Trojans of the University of Southern California meet the California Golden Bears. ABC Sports exclusive brought to you by Chevy. Chevrolet announces a new kind of American car, the new Chevy Chevette. By Homelight, makers of the new XL2 chainsaw, only chainsaw with 2 triggers to make cutting twice as easy. By the STP Corporation, all across the country, people smile. And by Schlitz, they brew that beer with gusto to taste the best. Life's too short to settle for less, so go for the gusto or don't go at all. Whether approaching San Francisco by land, air, or water, a magnificent panorama and exciting view unfolds here at the world's most cosmopolitan city. Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge, magic name and symbol, this firm, graceful expanse shining in the sun or trying to poke through an early afternoon fog, has an effect of great beauty. A city of large bridges, a city, one of the most talked about and best loved cities in the world. And coming east across the Bay Bridge, we come to Berkeley. And here are the Golden Bears, fired up for their meeting with number 4 ranked USC. They are 9-point underdogs, and they need to upset 4th ranked SC to stay spiritually and mathematically in the Pac-8 race and a trip to the Rose Bowl. Here is the Pac-8 standings. USC and UCLA tied for the lead with 3 victories apiece within the conference. California losing its only game in the Pac-8 last week. They had a lot of yardage, both in the air and on the ground, but they didn't score enough points. And the victors over Notre Dame a week ago, as seen here on ABC. The SC Trojans, they dropped from number 3 to number 4 after beating Notre Dame 24-17. And John McKay has said with his wit, they win again today, they may drop out of the top 10. And here are the 2 great runners, the finest running backs perhaps in college football. USC's Ricky Bell, number 42, on the left and on the right, California's number 42, Chuck Muncie. And what comparisons we can make between these 2 great stars. On the left, Bell is number 1 in the nation rushing, a total of 1,223 yards. Muncie on the right, not heard from, but he will be today, is 4th in rushing. Muncie has scored 9 touchdowns. Bell on the left has scored a total of 10. In the Pac-8 standings, they are numbers 1 and 2. And here's their yard average per game, 176 for Bell of SC, 131 for Muncie of California. But don't forget, all-purpose running, it's Chuck Muncie who's way up there. And on the average, Muncie leads 6.3 per snap or when he carries the ball, whereas Bell is 5.7 yards on each carry. So we look forward to the 2 number 42s here this afternoon. You know, it's always been a pleasure as I look at my pal Bud Wilkinson to always say all the color and excitement and drama of college football. What a way to spend an autumn afternoon. And much of that delight and the smile on my face comes because I'm alongside my friend Bud Wilkinson once again. Bud?
It's great to be here, and this should be a very exciting football game. California is leading the nation in total offense. Southern California has a great offensive team. Their passing has not been particularly good, only 44 yards per game passing. But more importantly, Southern California is leading the Pac-8 in total defense. And at this time in the season, the correlation becomes very clear, Chris. The team that is leading the conference in defense usually is leading it in the conference standing also. It's a pretty much of a mathematical truth.
As we look at John McKay, of whom we'll talk a little bit, the red and gold of USC going against the blue and gold of the University of California. We'll have that kickoff after this message.
Chris, when you have to kick the ball off the 3rd time right in succession, because it's a 50-yard sprint down the field as we look at the California record, and your people begin to get a little bit tired if they run those 3 right in a row.
Right, as you see, California started off with 2 tough losses, Colorado and West Virginia. Then they put together 4 wins, and in the Pac-8, which is what they're battling for here today, they have only 1 loss and 3 wins on the right, SC, and there are a lot of those honeys here in the stand. 74 yards in the air. And here's the backfield again. Evans at number 8 at the bottom of your screen. 26 is the flanker, Shelton Diggs. 36 says Tatupu. And Ricky Bell is number 42, the number 1 rusher in the country. So the offensive line, Simron, who we talked about, splitting out, number 18. Jackson, 65. Davis, 64. Cordell, 68. 61. Hickman. Powell, 76. And Mike Howell, the tight end, number 80. Dennis Thurman, number 7, replaces Diggs as we look at Mike White in his 4th year as head coach at the University of California in Berkeley. We have a 2nd down and 8 now from the 22 for SC. Here's Ricky Bell. And what a way to be introduced to the partisan fans here. A marker is down on the field as Ricky Bell comes outside.
From the coaching standpoint, as we look at the California defensive line of Peters, Vonner Maiden, Ekstrom, Ricks, and Grady, you have your people in position, and then they just can't make the tackle because Bell is such a strong runner.
6 feet 2 inches tall. He's only a junior, 215 pounds.
He'll carry the ball, Bell will, some 35 to 40 times a game. John McKay calls him my blacksmith. He just keeps hammering in there.
Look at Diggs, 26 is in now. Here he goes. And Tatupu of Honolulu. Mosi Tatupu, number 36. And number 18. Evans is the quarterback from Greensboro, North Carolina, a junior. 3rd and 8. Bell, marker down. So Ricky Bell, the number 1 rusher in the nation, stopped by Jeff Moy and Harold Fisk, 16 and 23, after romping for 46 yards. Procedure against SC. It's called back. 3rd and 13 with the penalty. 3rd and 13. Evans throwing. And in the SC offensive pattern, that is a rarity. Evans has thrown only 53 times, completing 15. So look at the California backfield. Number 12 is Joe Roth. Number 99 is Wesley Walker. And in the center, number 33, blocker, the fullback, Tom Newton. And number 42, the star, wearing the glasses, the spectacles, as he does on every play, Chuck Muncy. So we look forward to his performance, Bud. Up front, we have Rivera. Watch him. DeRosa, Harrison, Williams, Nico, Albrecht, and Freitas.
This is going to be a spectacular game as we look at the USC defensive linemen. California believes that they will throw the ball half the time on 1st down, so it's going to be spectacular.
Steve Rivera, number 7 to the far side of the field. Walker is flanked to the near side on the 2nd and 10. No score in the game. 12:23 to go, 1st quarter. Roth back again. Screen pass intended for Chuck Muncy. They're large and they're quick. The symbol of the SC defense. Quickness. 3rd and 10 now for California. Joe Roth, number 12. Brings up a 4th and 10, a punting situation, so Greg Cummins will come into the lineup. California, 36.3 average on his kicks. Good rush put on. And number 43, Robin Robinson. So Robinson is brought down, and now SC has great field position at the California 44. So from the 41, it'll be a 2nd down and 6, and they start them young in California, and there's high spirit here at Memorial Stadium this afternoon. Not a cloud in the sky. The temperature is 60 degrees, and they're playing on the natural turf. Grass. Ricky Bell inside the 35. Paul Vandermaiden, the nose guard, did some good reverse pursuit on Bell, and he slowly gets up, along with Darrell Skogstad. Ricky Bell, 59% of USC's rushing yards and 50% of USC's total offense. Uh-oh. All sorts of movements. The ball recovered by SC. SC with great guards and tackles there on the offensive line. And not that time. Ricky Bell coming into the game, rushing for 217 yards, averaging 176 yards a game, was flanked way to the far side. Evans, the quarterback. No good. And the California defense has looked great.
Obviously a broken play, Chris. He went the wrong way, but it was very key from this standpoint. Southern California was within field goal range.
This penetration thus far. It was the 14 up until this series. A touchback. Chuck Muncy. Look at that second effort.
There they talk about Bell, and that's our first good look at Muncie. There wasn't any daylight there. It's just a big, strong back that found and made his own daylight.
A big third down play for the Golden Bears. 3rd and 2 from their own 28. That's Walker in motion. Muncie going for 3. Oh, he's going to get it. Look at that. No wonder he's been touted as perhaps a top choice.
One at a time, it is very difficult to bring him down.
Oh, Chuck Muncie, who had 3 brothers that played both college and professional football. Bill in Canada, George in Minnesota, Nelson currently with the Baltimore Colts. 1st and 10, the initial one from the 37 now. John Dixon has spelled Chuck Muncie, number 44. Tom Newton, the fullback. And Newton, like USC's Tatupu, are invaluable in the offensive works of both teams. And both to the near side of the field, the long side. Joe Roth. There's Rivera wide open. And Rivera had penetrated to the 40 of SC. And Strozer, number 49, the single safety, making the stop.
See Rivera coming out of his slot position here. He's just looking for the seam. The linebacker, Bruce, drops back. Rivera moves inside of Bruce. The ball is right on the line. He is wide open. California first down on the 38.
And in 6 plays, they've come from their own 20 to the SC 38. Lone back blocking. Newton. And Rivera again. Against the SC defense, and we have Muncie back in the lineup and going to work. Bounced off, and on the bottom of the pile, 54, Dale Logie of Los Angeles, California. 2nd down and 9. Walker going out on a pattern. Walker has it. Walker's out of bounds at about the 14. There's a 4-yard gain. Danny Reese.
More about that at halftime.
All right, it's 3rd down and 5 now. Double wing formation. Lone setback. Blocking again all the time in the world. But the receivers were covered and an interception.
Roth had plenty of time here, but the coverage was excellent. He finally set, throws. The ball is batted by, I believe, Jeter. And Rames made the interception.
And tipping the ball, we should point out, was number 95, Walt Underwood, the defensive right tackle. Quality coaching, because John McKay is certainly one of the finest.
And his staff also.
Right. 3rd down and 9 now from the 16 for SC. No score. Coming up in the 4-minute mark. 1st quarter. Evans. And grabbing the ball, Randy Simron. And was he inbounds? Yes. And that was a clutch catch, Bud. Giving them just caught that pass. He's at the far side or top of your screen on a 1st and 10 from the 28. And we told you about the 2 fullbacks, Newton for Cal, and in this case for the Trojans, number 36, Nosi Tatupu. Phil Heck made the stop on the powerful fullback. 1st down again, Bud. Offensive near side in. Here we have a 3rd and make it 6. Got 2 fullbacks now in the power I formation for SC. Lynn Kane, 21, is in there. There he goes, Vince Evans, who coming into this game had rushed 61 times for 140 yards and 3 touchdowns. Number 8, Evans, picking up 18, 37, 15 of 53 coming into the game. And the defense strong. Phil Heck, Bell 42, and Kane 21. And it's either field goal or punting time.
The Los Angeles Rams watched him kick the ball and tried to sign him, only to find that he had already enrolled at Southern California.
51-yarder straight away. Little wind to his back and it's blocked. And number 23, Dwight Ford, covers the ball after Larry Grady.
Next Saturday on ABC's Wide World of Sports, 3 exciting events from Laurel Racecourse in Maryland to Washington, D.C. International, with the richest horse racing field ever assembled. From the Michigan International Speedway, the Michigan 150 for Indianapolis-type cars, with drivers like A.J. Foyt and Bobby Unser. And we'll go to the famed Bonsai Pipeline for an event you've enjoyed before, the Hawaiian Masters Surfing Championship. All this next Saturday at 5 Eastern and Pacific, 4 Central Time on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Your house is a big investment, and you bought insurance to protect it. But that house you got a few years ago is probably worth a lot more today. Allstate wants to remind you your old coverage could be dangerously inadequate by now. So please, bring your policy up to date. Better yet, bring it to Allstate. Compare coverage. Compare price. Allstate can give you the coverage you need at a low price. Come, see for yourself.
You're the one. You are the only reason. You're the one. We take pride in pleasing. You're why the quarter pounder is the fans' favorite by far. You're why it's always hot. You're why the meat's the star.
We put a quarter pounder together the way you like it, thick and meaty. A big, juicy hamburger you can really sink your teeth into. Break away for the fans' favorite. We're cooking one just for you.
'Cause you deserve a break today. At McDonald's, we do it all for you. At McDonald's.
After Homelight developed a chainsaw for $109.95, we tried to ruin it by doing things you shouldn't do. Because as America's largest maker of professional chainsaws, Homelight has a reputation to protect. And we're not about to let a saw out that can't stand up. So while the Homelight XL may be inexpensive, it's not cheap. Homelight, for the pro and the man who wants to cut like one. And now the $109.95 Homelight is just $99.99.
You're the pro, George. I need some new tires. What kind should I get? You're holding the answer in your hand. X-Fly tires?
Turn it around, Frank.
Dunlop. Dunlop tires, of course.
Sure, Dunlop's one of the largest tire manufacturers in the world. That means a lot of people are putting a lot of trust in Dunlop on the road.
When you want to get more out of your drive, see a pro. That's me. See your Dunlop Pro. If you like us on the fairway, you'll love us on the freeway. Grozer, a junior, as we look at the first quarter statistics, Bud.
A very even game thus far. California's defense playing as they have to play if they're going to stay in the game has held Southern California to only 59 total yards. Time of possession, of course, way in favor of the Trojans, 9:50 to 4:10.
Their stars. Walker goes in motion. 2nd and 10. And Walker, the man in motion, grabs it, and Danny Reese brings him down, but hard. Over most of these stations. Okay, second, make it 3rd down and 3 now. And he's ahead of that forward stake. What a player. He is unbelievable.
He did early in the game, and that's what he truly is. He's an exceptional blocker, a remarkable pass receiver. And look at this boy's balance and ability to fight through the tackles. There's just no way that he's going to get away from Bush, but he does.
That effort gains yardage to the 40 of SC, and here he comes again, losing his footing. Let's see if the play was whistled dead. Confrontation for the first time this year, or last year, because Muncie didn't play. Ruff going to Rivera, first down inside the 20. What a game.
Rivera really can find the open spots. Let's watch the play again. There's the fake. Muncie coming over the ball. That freezes those linebackers. With no linebackers there, Rivera simply curled in front of the defensive.
It's a 1st and 10 from the SC 19, no score. Picking his way, Paul Jones, the freshman fullback. What? A marker is down in the backfield. Wesley Walker on a beautifully timed and thrown pass.
They, as you notice, moved Muncie from his tailback position up into a wingback position. Before he could quite be set. He was not set for 1 second, and the play will come back. Let's watch Walker. That's that 9.4 speed, and he's open Roth had it on target, but the play is coming back. A very expensive penalty.
Wesley Walker, a junior from Carson, California. Pack-8 battle for a bid to the Rose Bowl. Muncy and Jones are set in the eye. Walker goes in motion, 2nd and 7. Touchdown, Wesley Walker.
You can see him going in motion there. Walker to the left of your screen. He was then down, out, and just had speed enough to break it to the outside. As Hogan tried to make the tackle, he turned upfield and
a 62-yard variety march by California, and they lead 7-0. Now, Dennis Thurman has come in, number 7, from Santa Monica, California. 2nd down and 10. California leads SC 7-0. Thurman, who came into the lineup, caught that pass and travels out near the midfield stripe. Evans calling signals, 2nd and 10. Ricky Bell. For USC fans, we should probably point out that at the Coliseum last year, California got off to a 12-0 lead, only to have the game wind up in a 15-15 tie. Right now, in final year at Southern California, Kane and Tatupu are in the backfield along with Ricky Bell. Here comes Kane, Lynn Kane on a 3rd and 5, and let's see where his forward progress will be marked, where the ball will be spotted. Very, very important here, around the 42 of California. 4th down, and a little more than the length of a football. SC goes for it. Vince Evans beautifully faking Ricky Bell into the line. Then he comes outside, and the Trojan gamble has paid off. Of course, with a team like that, I guess it isn't much of a gamble, but so it's a 1st and 10 for the Trojans. They have the ball at the 38, their deepest penetration thus far, and we're in the 2nd quarter with about 10 minutes to go and trailing 0-7. It has been the California 33. Right now, the 38, 1st down from the eye. Fake to Bell, who blocks. What a hit. Diggs was the receiver. Pinning him down, 43, Sid Lofton. Quarter coming up to the halfway mark. Going to the left is Simren. Diggs 26 to the near side on a 2nd down and 10 from the Cal 38. Difficult to contain. Personal foul. In the slot is Thurman, number 7. Good call by quarterback Vince Evans. Jeff, 7-0. Now 2nd and 3 at the Cal 12. The Trojans have it. There he goes. The 11th touchdown for the nation's number 1 rusher, Ricky Bell. 12 yards to score. 7 with 9:05 remaining in the 2nd quarter here at California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley.
Part of the time, but you aren't going to stop him all of the time. Fine block by Tatupu, fine block by Hickman, and then Bell simply jukes the safety man. He had a wide open shot at him, but didn't even slow him up. And Ricky Bell takes it into the end zone.
75 yards, 10 plays, Bud. Blue jersey, the lone setback, the double wing from the 19. Steve Rivera, number 7, catching the pass. Ron Bush covering defensively for the Trojans. Rivera now to the near side. He's only 6 feet tall, 180 pounds, a senior from Wilmington, California. 2nd and 5. That's Roth. Rivera again. Steve Rivera. Rivera again. Steve Rivera.
I like both these offenses, Chris, because when you got people like Muncy coming over the ball and Bell coming over the ball, those linebackers better respect them. This Rivera again. That time Muncy faked over the ball. The linebackers had to come up. Rivera running the post pattern. The linebackers are up, and he's open. The ball hits him perfectly. Fine reception.
Roth 9 of 15 in completions. 1st and 10 from the 38. And another look at senior Chuck Muncy. Okay, it's 2nd and 4 for California at their own 44. The score is tied at 7:22 left in the second quarter.
At it again, this Thompson, and he starts down the field, and Bush came up, but must have been some kind of a screen called.
It's a loss of down, 3rd down and 19 from the 29. Roth wants to make it up. There is the first catch by Chuck Muncy, the tailback for California. Brings it out to about the 38 for the Rose Bowl here this afternoon as Greg Cummins, 25, will punt. Faking it. And, Bud, this was one of the plays that Mike White was going to put in, but...
Well, it's one of those things where you've got to give him credit for shooting for it. It was a great play for Stanford in the Rose Bowl. It did not work this time. We'll be back very shortly.
The ball, failed to make the necessary yardage, so on downs, SC has it at the Cal 45 with the score tied 7-0, 6:35 to go in the first half. And there goes Ricky Bell. I'll need the length of a football on 3rd down for 1st down. Tatupu and Ricky Bell are the setbacks behind Evans, who does it on his own, plus the help of Hickman, Cordell, Davis, Jackson, and Powell. 1st and 10 from the 33. And Ricky Bell, number 42, carried on the play for SC from the 34. Score tied, 7. Beautiful catch by Dennis Thurman, number 7, a sophomore from Santa Monica. 28 carries, 150 yards. This season, 1,060. This man coming into the game led the nation, 1,235. And there he goes again. Look at that power. Was at the 20. Where it'll be 1st and 10, and SC is driving for their second score with the score tied at 7. Tatupu, like he was riding the surf, went beyond the reef. Well, now at the 5, 1st and goal, 2:43 remaining in the first half. California 7, USC 7. Evans, Bell blocking. Ricky Bell throwing a block on the far side of the field, and Evans picks up perhaps 2 yards for the Golden Bear marching band. Don't miss it. 2nd and goal from the 3 as Evans gained 2. And Bell battling for the goal line. Let's see. The California players have made a ruling, but let's wait for the official ruling. Bell losing the handle, but apparently the play had been whistled dead.
Extremely well. He weaves a little, then drives for the goal line. And he's stopped right now. The ball had not come out at that point in time. I think the decision was correct.
This Tatupu and then Ricky Bell, 3rd and goal. No. 4th down coming up. We must praise the California defense against number 4 ranked SC. They've been penetrated. They had a 1st and goal at the 5 SC. Now it's 4th down, the 11th play of this drive. On 4th down with 37 seconds left in the first half, the score tied. Evans. No. And they have held on downs. Wow.
Nothing warms your heart like that kind of a goal line defense. 1st down on the 5-yard line against one of the great rushing teams in Southern California history, and they snuffed them off.
Score remains tied at 7. California with the ball.
Take a look at the play again. Heck faking to Evans. Reverse pivot, keeping the ball. He's hit, he drives, but he does not.
For a bruising first half. You're watching another exclusive of ABC Sports. We'll return for the halftime festivities at the USC California game after this word about an upcoming show on ABC. Here, it's 7-7.
I guess you saw where Henry Kissinger had a meeting with Mao Zedong last week in China.
Yeah, old Mao wanted to find out what's going on in our country, so he asked Kissinger, what's our defense budget?
Yeah.
How many CIA spies have we in Peking?
Yeah.
And has Susan broken the good news to Mama yet?
Yeah, join us for a fun look at the news on the Rowan and Martin Report.
Don't miss the fun Wednesday night at 8, 7 Central Time on the Rowan Martin Report here on ABC.
How do you spell relief?
When I have heartburn, I spell relief R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For acid indigestion, I spell it R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids spells relief. In this test with Rolaids active ingredient, laboratory acid changes color to prove Rolaids consumes 47 times its weight in excess stomach acid. How do you spell relief?
For gas, I know. R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids spells relief.
Independence Square, Philadelphia, and there go the Larsons to discover a part of America's history.
Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence.
Liberty Bell is inscribed, proclaim liberty throughout.
Later they discovered
Oh no, the lights.
the Sears Die Hard with extra power to start your car when most batteries won't. It's making history. Sold only at Sears.
Montana, a search and rescue team on a practice run with a 76 Chevy Blazer. Tough country, genuine Blazer country. Blazer is built tough with almost 7 inches of ground clearance and available full-time 4-wheel drive that just keeps on coming. There's a tough new steel top over the front seat. Chevy Blazer, the rough, tough, go-anywhere vehicle. Chevy truck. Your money's worth mile after mile.
Statistics. Very even football game, score 7-7, total yards almost even. Of those first downs, California made 7, 6 of them by passing. The turnovers, 1 by California on an intercepted pass. Southern California did not have any. Southern Cal way ahead in time of possession, but an even football game.
From the 20, Joe Roth is the quarterback. 10 of 17 in the first half, 125 yards. And here's Muncie. And there you get an idea of how good that young man is.
Holding when they have to.
All right, there are Joe Roth, number 12. Number 99 is Wesley Walker. 33 is Newton, the fullback. And the tailback you just saw go 19 yards, Chuck Muncie. 1st and 10 from the 39. Walker in motion. 7-7. A little stutter or a slip in the backfield caused a little delay, and with his ability, he gets more yardage, Bud. That was his 8th carry. He had 49 yards. Williams, 71. Harrison, 56. DeRosa, 69. Rivera, number 7, potential pass receiver. So now, inside linebacker Dale Logie, 54, made the play. It's Jeter, Rames, and Underwood up front, 79, 97, and 95. Then we took a look at the linebackers. Lewis, 57, 50 Bruce, 54 Logie, whom we just talked about, and number 60, Clay Matthews. And in the backfield, Reese, 46, Bush, 23, Stozer, 49, and Doug Hogan, 48. For the Golden Bears, right near midfield at about the 48. Did they get it? Joe Roth, 6 feet, 4 inches tall, 205 pounds, battling for the first down on 3rd. From the I formation, the deep back is Muncie. Walker in motion.
Well, you could feel that one coming, Chris.
Beautiful
for 2
pattern.
successive first downs.
20 yards, Bud. And Rivera may have been shaken up on the play, but he is so nifty.
He's the linebackers. Rivera taking the inside break. He's wide open. The linebackers have moved forward. The pass catches him right on the numbers. He's hit, and let's see what happens to him as he goes down. It's a little hard to tell. Too many people there, but hopefully he will be okay, and it appears that he is. The ball probably just fell on his stomach and knocked his wind out.
Gallinson has replaced Rivera. He's number 21. Carrying the ball, Chuck Muncie, number 42 from Uniontown, Pennsylvania. Rivera back in, number 7, to the near side of the field. Opposite is Walker. What a nifty runner with all that size. Muncie and Dale Logie, number 54. And that includes passes caught. All right, 3rd and 5 from the 29. Big play for California. Rivera trying to get loose in the middle, couldn't do it. Lofting one out to Muncy. Muncy has it. First and goal to go.
Played that one like an outfielder, Chris. Obviously, the receivers that were called on the play were covered. A knee injury or a possible hamstring pull. They're checking his left ankle. Injured a little bit as he's walking off. This is the play again. You can see Roth. Nobody open. He rolls to the outside and then just kind of hangs it up. Watch Muncy come in under that ball. Turned around, reached back, made the reception.
And men we seldom have a chance to talk to. You see Bob Orr, the head trainer, on the right, and the team physician, Dr. Jerome Patmount, on the left. They're in motion. And Tom Newton, the all-purpose fullback, showed that he could run. He's inside the 5. So here they are, faced with a third and goal at the 4 with the score tied 7-7. A lead pass. Touchdown, George Freitas. In a great Pac-8 battle. We'll take this pause and then return.
This is the touchdown play again, and the touch that Roth has here. He sprints out to his left, running, and then watch him hang that ball up there over everybody to Freitas. The secondary men had taken the fake. They had come up. Freitas is wide open in the end zone, and with beautiful touch.
Now, Junior Lee is a potential receiver on a 2nd and 7 from the 26. Oh, beautiful moves.
Ahead.
3rd and 1 from the 31 for SC from the power I. Evans, first down for Southern California, bringing it out to about the 35. The first and 10 at the 35. SC on the move. Evans. Oh! A pass intended for number 7, Dennis Thurman, deflected. California in the lead. SC with the ball. Ricky Bell. And the California defense again has met the challenge. There's the punter. What a rush. Beautiful kick. Fair catch called for and a good idea. 38-yard punt despite all the pressure of 10 California Golden Bears.
But they're pretty well located.
Beautiful area here as Walker goes in motion. 2nd and 6 from their own 33. Losing the handle. Oh! The alert lineman recovers the ball. The offensive unit of SC, 42 in white. 3rd and 9. Joe Roth. A clutch catch by Rivera. And a flag goes down.
Linebacker Logie of Southern California, I believe he just hit a little bit late. Rivera goes down. He curls to the inside. He finds the open seam. There comes the ball. He was on the ground. And, the referee said late hit to try to hold the linebackers in position as we look at how the top 10 came out today. Ohio State won, not as impressively as many people expected. Oklahoma a little more impressively than some people thought. Nebraska big against Missouri.
Alabama and Mississippi State play tonight. Michigan winning, Texas winning, Penn State eking one out, Florida winning. And here, number 4 ranked SC is behind 7-14. It's a 2nd and 6 for California. Joe Roth. Whoops! A very smart play on the part of Rivera. He saw it being tipped, and to avoid it being intercepted, got back there to mainly knock it down.
That's in a great hurry, and when that ball is in the air, particularly important.
And that is the applause for California's 2nd all-time receiver, Steve Rivera, who has caught 7 today for 106 yards. 5:04 to go. California leading 14-7. Danny Reese, the number 1 punt returner in the nation, calls for a fair catch, and wise decision, Danny. 35 yards, and SC will try to mount a drive by Crummins. Here it is, 6. Vince Evans is the quarterback. Tatupu and Bell are the setbacks. Bell has it. Bell's out to the 10, moving across to the 15, and is down at the 16. A great move by Ricky Bell. Trailing 7-14. About 4 minutes. And there goes Katupu.
That's the 1-2 punch that spelled doom for the Fighting Irish last week.
Pitt versus West Virginia, 1 o'clock Eastern. Today, Tony Dorsett gained over 150 yards for Pitt. He's now over the 1,000-yard mark. The other games, regional games, will be announced on Monday as Bell goes. Bell comes back and gets out to the 46.
He's fresh.
All right, it's 2nd down and 7 for SC at their own 49. California leads 14-7, 3rd quarter. And moving into Cal territory to the 45, Ricky Bell and James Reed, number 2 Boilermakers. All right, it's 3rd down and 1 for the Trojans. They have the ball at the 46 of California. Bell trying to get the yard. Oh, is that close? A marker goes down. Pete Sitta, 88, Phil Heck. Personal foul, and we've had several today. But this is an inter-conference battle. Northern California's Golden Bears, Southern California's Trojans. Ricky Bell.
Play again. Let's see if we can pick up the penalty. Bell trying to get to the outside. There is no place to go. He's hit. He's on the ground. And here comes a rather late hit, and that's what the penalty was.
USC 7. Evans. Look out. Touchdown. 30 yards. Quarterback Evans.
He outran the secondary.
Now I see why they're ranked number 4, because they went 94 yards. Zip.
See the block. Vandermaiden is taken to the outside. He was slanting that way, and we had a great block by Hickman, and then speed by quarterback Evans, who John.
So with 1:57 remaining in the 3rd quarter in Berkeley, it's California 14, USC 14. And a wing back to the near side from the 13, Joe Roth. On a reverse, Muncie.
He's taken off the ankle, Chris.
Muncie gets across the 20, gets good blocking on the far side, and Danny Reese stops him. There's 99, Rivera's number 7. Oh! What a great afternoon to see 2 of the finest on the same field.
Ball moves, you move, full speed.
With that carry of 10 yards, Chuck Muncie has run for 83 yards today and has now gone over the 1,000-yard mark in rushing for this season. From the 33, 1st down, near the end of the 3rd quarter. What a pass catching. He has glue.
Called finding the seam, and what I mean by finding the seam is get between the corner man and the safety man, and also move away from the linebacker so he's not in front of you. He just settles right on that seam. Roth delivers the ball right at him, and it's 1st down again.
Bud, we've had some great games over the years that we've worked together. And I remember, he reminds me of Tinker Owen. Going in motion is Leon Washington. And Tom Newton, the fullback, gets the call, and he moves into Trojan territory.
The diversity of the attack, California, is remarkable. They're the leading team in the country going into the game, 241 yards rushing, 196 passing, and they've kept that balance going here this afternoon.
So time has run out in the 3rd quarter in Berkeley, California. It's tied at 14.
You know, new light beer from Miller is everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
It's less filling, and light has 1/3 less calories than the regular beer.
Oh, heck, I didn't drink all this beer by myself. I had a little help from those clowns. But imagine a great tasting beer that's less filling.
Looks like you're going to take a heap of filling there, Ernie.
Oh, shit.
Light beer from Miller. Everything you always wanted in a beer, and less.
Hi, I'm Walt Garrison, and I don't smoke, but I still enjoy tobacco. Smokeless tobacco, like Skoal here. Just a pinch between my cheek and gum, and I get full tobacco pleasure. And since I don't light up, I can use it doing almost anything.
Let's hit him!
So go smokeless with Skoal, Copenhagen, or Happy Days Mint. The tobaccos you don't have to smoke to enjoy.
It's running back, boss McDougal. Sky's the limit.
Here's where football games are really won and lost. In Pro Draft.
That bum, 10,000 tops.
The Pro Draft game. You use official trading cards to build the strongest team.
No bid. I've got a hunch about his knees.
You seen that jackrabbit run? 40.
65. You don't need a head for football.
85,000.
Just a nose for money.
Got it.
First you bid for players, then find out what they're really worth.
Now, here's the bad news.
Pro Draft by Parker Brothers.
George Burns and Walter Matthau on Saturday Night Live with Howard Cosell tonight on ABC.
Surprising California. The score is tied as we have the first snap now of the fourth quarter. Joe Roth, the quarterback, 42 Muncie, 83 yards and 12 carries. He's caught 4 passes for 49 yards. And now with the ball at the 49 of SC, it's a second down and about 4. Roth calling signals. Trying for the 4. And more. What balance. Chuck Muncie of Uniontown, PA. Albrecht, the strong tackle, and the left guard, Ned Vesey. First and 10 now at the 36 of SC. Score tie, Joe Roth. Long, he wants thick. It is. Oh! Ron Bush. A touchdown-saving hand movement. There he is. Second and 10 from the SC 36. California with the ball. All alone, out of bounds at the 23. First down, Cal.
Well, they're going to indicate how close this game has been. The passing edge totally to California, 198 yards. Southern California's made 1 more yard throwing than their average going into this game.
Walker to the left, Rivera. Walker to the near side, rather. Rivera to the opposite. Second down and 8. Roth. Rivera, first and goal.
Hanford and Bartkowski here at California, and he told me he thought Roth had the makings of the same kind of ability as those two boys. Here's Rivera, faking to the outside, putting on the brakes, going to the ground, then moving inside and back, and look at that ball come on target.
And Bud, that was his 9th catch. He's been hurt right here on this field this afternoon. Native Californians. Joe Roth. Lofting one. Rivera is there. Can he get it?
And a penalty is going to be against Southern California.
Interference.
Let's watch it. Here's Rivera going downfield. A little bit of a break to the inside. He went by the linebacker well enough. Bush bumped him a little. And I guess Bush bumping him was just one too many, and the official called Bush for interference.
Fullback, Muncie, is the deep back, 42. That was freshman Paul Jones.
Boy, what a great takeoff by that California line.
Because the ball is at the 1, it's second down. 14 all with 11:21 left in the game. This is the 12th play of this drive. The drive starting on the California 13. Waiting for a signal as Roth tries to slash in. Touchdown, California! Way to spend it on an afternoon, and I'm glad you're with us.
Watch the quarterback sneak again. You can see the takeoff by the California line. Roth following the blocks of Williams and Harrison. Big pile up Southern California trying to shoot every one of the gaps. The ref
now has really figured in all 3 California touchdowns. He threw 2, and now he gets another one on the board. It is 21-14. Don't go away. So this is a big one as they now lead 21-14. Nail's kick is taken by Dwight Ford, who can move. He's at the 15, but a sure tackle by number 70, Rick Miller. Credit to the defense. Here are the cheers for that unit. The Cal defense. Now from the 15, first down. Evans giving to Ricky Bell. Boy, he put a move on some of those backs.
That play is supposed to go to the right of your screen.
Roth, the 1-yard plunge. 21-14, SC trailing. Second and 1. Tatupu. Mosi Tatupu gets the first down for the Trojans. First and 10 now for the Trojans from the I. The deep back is Bell, 42. And keying on the great tailback of the Trojans Now we have a second down and 11 for the Trojans. 9:25 left in the game. They trail by 7. Junior Lee to the far side of the field at the top of your screen. Beautiful run by the fullback. Tatupu, number 36, a sophomore. Entire backfield will return to SC next year, along with many excellent linemen. From the 40, first down. The gold and blue of Cal on number 42, Ricky Bell. And when you're a star football player, you pay a penalty, bud.
Every time you carry the ball, you get bounced a little. And
now again from the 39. Smearren and Lee set away as potential receivers. Evans looks. And Evans is brought down at the 44, short of the first down. So Cal 21, SC 14. Ricky Bell. Fourth down coming up.
That was the basic play in the Southern California attack. The sweep, which they call student body. In that case, student body left.
So now, California surprisingly leading USC 21-14. USC undefeated. And now, from their own 20, first down.
Oh, he is somebody.
This is the first showcase for him, Bud. They haven't been on television in 4 years, the University of California, so you haven't heard much about him. But his statistics prove that he's got it. On 37. About the 42.
Johnny McKay shaking his head. There was a running fake. Everybody covered. Roth coolly just drops the ball off to a man who was not really part of the original play. George
impressing everyone. And this year in the Pac-8 and the Big Ten, more than one team can go to bowl games. So this is a big one for the Golden Bears. Muncie. Muncie to the 32.
This defensive team of Southern California was by far the best in the Pac-8 going into this game. Country. They have such great balance. Let's watch it again. Muncie reading, cutting up inside of Newton's block, weaving, and then watch him lower those shoulders.
And a good block from the left guard, Pat Nikos. We look at Chuck Muncie, 121 yards. Bell has 115. Let's take a pause in this hectic action. A breather will be welcome. There's the story, 5:14 to go in this ball game. And California, 9-point underdog, leading 21-14. They have a 1st and 10 at the SC 32. 7.5 yards average on each carry. So now it's 2nd down and 7 at the SC. 29, 4:44 to go. Walker, 99, Rivera, 7, away from the line. Walker to the near side. Rivera going out on the far side. Muncie. Loose ball, and SC recovers. Rivera had thrown a block for Muncie. Muncie hit hard. And Clint Strozier, number 49, recovers the ball for Southern California to go ahead. Evans is the quarterback. And Ricky Bell gets him out of deep spots, out to the 16. Bill Heck, number 31 to go. It's going to be now 3rd down and 3 from the 16. 3:26 to go, and the clock is running. 18, Randy Sinren is in the lineup. He's going to be split to the wing. Number 7, Dennis Thurman to the near side. Intended for Thurman, 4th down, and look at the California fans.
And Johnny McKay trying to decide, should we punt the ball or do we want to try to go for it? And they're going to try to go for it, Chris.
Coming in with the play, number 19, Junior Lee, the senior from Long Beach, California, as we look at John McKay in his 16th year. Again, an undefeated team this year. They're the national defending champions.
I've got to figure it's a good call. The way California is moving the ball, it'll be tough for Southern Cal to get it back again. They've got to try to make the first down to keep possession.
4th down, they need 3 yards. Watch 42 and 36. A fumble.
Doesn't matter who recovered it.
Ups the count, and there's their head coach, a graduate of Cal in 58, Mike White, rather. We'll be back after this. Their telecast is over in Jackson, Mississippi, and you join this one, which has been a beauty.
And all of the Southern California fans and all of the Southern California team is thinking right now, we ran kickoffs back against Notre Dame, which many college football fans have seen, and we can run one back right now.
Florida-Georgia game is one of our regional games a week from today here on ABC. 1st and 5. Greg Ricks, the interception. Greg Ricks, a junior from National City, California. Getting California unranked, going against number 4 ranked USC.
You can see the receiver coming across the field. It was Thurman, and he was open. If the ball had been thrown a little bit sooner, the ball was delayed. Evans didn't quite get
off. Newton, number 33, 99 Walker, Mickett Jones, 46, and Muncie, number 42. 46 Jones on the carry. From the 36, first down. Things for time and station in your area. 2nd down and 5 now from the 31. California with the ball. 33 Newton. Tom Newton. California's victory here over Southern Cal. 3-way tie in the Pac-8. 3 wins, 1 loss, each team. At battle, Muncie is on top today. He had over 50 yards on passes caught. 14 seconds left. 3rd down from the 8. And that was Tom Newton, who scored the last California touchdown. 8-7. So now, the 2nd time in 4 years, USC has suffered defeat in Northern California. The last Pac-8 loss was in 1971 to Stanford, and now today, California, only their 3rd win over USC in 18 years. John McKay,
sportsman that he was, is trying to get to Mike White, but he can't reach him.
All right. We'll return to Berkeley after this message.